Nice, get it. I think it's a little more of a skill gap right now until everybody gets used to the game, especially with shooting. This is his first game, or maybe he played a couple games and haven't won yet. But this is the first game he about to be in the hell of trouble trying to shoot. Because you gotta take smart shots on this game. You can't take contested shots right now. They might patch it and they change it soon. Because I see I heard a lot of people been complaining. But right now, you take good shots, you can make shots. But you take contested shots, they missing.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Here in Brooklyn, we have an interconference matchup with the Nets.
About to get used to the foot planting on on-ball defense. Oh, he's flattened out already. So he's trying to get ISOs.
6 to shoot. Right side, Jordan.
Yeah, you missed layups on here, boy.
Down low. Here's Anthony.
There you go, Melo.
For the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Yeah, you know, Lillard has been so good at finding the open man, puts a lot of zip on his passes, and he knows he's responsible for getting his teammates the ball.
Been steal.
Here is Irving.
Terrible shot.
Offensive rebound. Here's Jordan. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, I like how Jordan break.
Gotta do this though. I used to have Melo at the 3, but he ain't got Durant at the 4, so I gotta match up a little bit. Man, it means pretty much the same. It's pretty much the same.
Team, I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
That foot playing hell, boy.
McCollum right side. Ariza trying to break loose.
But I like how they come off screens on here.
Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
Well, you look at the career that Dame Lillard has had so far. Taken 6th in the 2012 draft out of Weber State, a small school, but this guy became a franchise player immediately for the Blazers.
Terrible shot. You're not making those right now, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
That's another miss. Already they've missed 3 out of 4.
We'll go.
Carmelo Anthony imposing his will inside.
What's going on with you?
Rising up for the dunk.
And thinking of Lillard, the numbers over his career are incredible.
Oh, he went big.
And
Okay.
found his strength as a shooter, and boy, did he exploit it. He's been averaging 20 points per game almost his entire career.
Let's go.
And he's kept
Let's go.
adding to his game as one of the elite players in our league.
Brooklyn with the ball. 4-point game. Now, here is Irving. Damian Lillard.
Yeah, you would miss layups on here.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no
And
one
one.
to blame
We'll go.
but himself. Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
The Nets still looking like they're getting going.
We here.
Irving looking for an opening. Shooting
Ooh.
foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes.
Look at that.
Ooh, get up, DeAndre.
Watch out. Boy, I love
Mine.
watching Lillard turn on the Jets using that astounding speed to blaze past the defenders.
Oh, sheesh.
Rebounded
Not getting
by
that, bro.
McCollum. Trailblazers leading by 6. Lillard
Dang.
fires away from way outside. No good there with this step back J. Outside Durant. In the corner, Irving with it. Jordan trying to free himself up.
Wow.
A beautiful reverse layup.
Hey, the skills of Kyrie are obvious, but what isn't so obvious is his underestimated strength.
It's McCollum on the wing. Anthony.
There you go, Melo. Let's go.
Anthony. Anthony's got 6.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched.
Give him the dream. Appreciate that follow, man. Appreciate that follow.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And last year showed that there's still a place in the NBA for a guy like Melo. Mostly a mid-range shooter in the league that has turned away from that. But buckets are buckets, and Melo can still light it up.
Here's Dinwiddie. Off to a good start
good
as
one.
he hits his first shot attempt.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Oh, early. That was really early.
No good. Well, Carmelo Anthony was out of the NBA for about a year, calendar-wise.
They get right. They get right. They get right. They get right.
To get a look and get back in the NBA.
Kevin, I wasn't shocked, but absolutely I was surprised. I mean, it was always going to take the right fit for Melo and the right team.
Gotta find his timing.
In this case, it was the Blazers, but Melo showed he has legs left in the league and can still be a positive. Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
McCollum with the ball. He's picked up by Jordan. Sinks the
shot. Let go.
And we talk about court awareness. There, McCollum doing a beautiful job spotting the open man.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor.
Nope.
And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance.
Come on, 2K.
To get a three-point play.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Pass to Collins. In a wide open look for McCollum. Off target from three-point range. Dinwiddie outside.
Good shot.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. Tie game in Brooklyn.
We gotta step it up. Let's step it up. Step up my defense.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from Brooklyn guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
Luwalu's shot is off. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland.
Ready to run, ready to run, ready to run.
And it's Anthony with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Right side, Jordan. Whoops, there's the 24.
Good defense, good defense.
So they'll turn it over.
Good defense.
Greg, with your son getting drafted, you join the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duo.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
There you go.
An all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly head to the league one day. You just never know.
Let me come outside. He better look at that.
It's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of
Let's
this
go.
distribution.
You better bring your stars back in.
I like the way that sounds. So timeout called here, the first for Portland. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game. Yeah,
Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
It's not about normally run.
And we played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Lillard attacking. And Damian Lillard throws it.
Dame is OP.
Excellent and stayed
And the Nets making a change here. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Trailblazers.
They've made the commitment to get out and run, and it's paid off with some highlight reel plays in transition.
Somebody taking a shot.
Here's Durant.
Ooh, nice green. Nice green.
Strong to the finish when Durant locks in on scoring. Nobody's stopping.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. Here's McCollum. Pass to Anthony. 4 for 5 with that first miss in 5 attempts.
Good foul. Good foul.
And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his second foul of the game. Nets trailed by 5.
Should be a steal somewhere right now.
And here's LeVert. Here's Prince.
Nope.
Nurkic with the block. A 3 from McCollum.
Green.
Buries
Let go.
3-point range.
See, people playing about shooting ain't that bad, man.
To 8 now for the Trailblazers.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
Clearly just
Oh, good one.
different mindset between these teams.
Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And now it's just a 4-point Trailblazer lead. Outside Anthony. Here's Nurkic. Brooklyn with
Ain't Nurkic make those, baby.
the drive by KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, that dribble gives KD the momentum he needs, and you can see his teammates already loading up with smiles as he explodes to the cup.
Lillard from outside. Offensive rebound.
There you go.
It's good on the putback.
Hey, we need a couple stops, man. We need a couple stops.
But they can make a big difference.
.132 left
3 seconds. 3 seconds. Thank you.
to play here in the half. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Portland leading by 4. And
They won.
here's the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on Jared Allen. After a promising rookie campaign, a lost year for Zach Collins, he played only 3 games before the injury took away the rest of his season.
Yeah, I mean, a strange year and a lost year for Collins. You could say that about...
Yo, what the hell? Did y'all just see that? What? I didn't just shoot a free shot for me. What the hell was that, Des? What?
the whole NBA for that regard. But Collins is underrated as a prospect outside.
Wow.
This team loves the energy and skill he brings to the table.
Man, that was crazy.
Outside Irving. And Whiteside.
That's good defense. Well, why'd you didn't need to block that?
And
Good defense, though.
takes great pride in rejecting shots.
Must be a park player.
Getting his arms up and denying shooting.
Oh, why did I jump? Oh my God.
They get it again. Pass to LeVert. 4 on the clock. And it's Allen with the jam.
What is going on right now? I can't shoot my own free throw, dude.
Now Collins. Lays it up.
Ducking through the backboard. What is going on?
Collins has got 5 now.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Here's LeVert. Pass to Jordan. Over
Hell no.
Whiteside. And it's blocked by Whiteside. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
They won.
And no good on the shot. Trying to follow through after the contact. But
Slight
he'll
echo.
shoot at the line instead.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is.
It might be my
No reason
headphones.
to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
So both teams making some changes here. So he gets them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
Foul.
Yeah, that's my headphones.
Gets the bucket
See, that's
anyway.
better.
So a 3-point play
Turn my
chance
headphones
for
down.
him. Portland shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
No Henry Echo? Okay.
We've got 13 seconds left now here in the second. Dinwiddie outside.
Well, you know how to handle the ball in here, boy. You'll be dangerous. That's a terrible shot. That's the only thing taking good shots.
Portland out in front, leading by 10. And we'll be back for the second half.
I'm
following
gonna
the
unload
break.
mine right
Keep
quick.
it right here on 2K Sports. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one.
You don't know what it could have been.
By 10.
Get off me.
The shot by Lillard.
Get off me.
Wide open. They get it back.
There you go, nerd. There you go, nerd.
Gets it to go.
Okay, it might be my headphones.
Got his first points of the game.
I probably had my headphones up too loud. Yeah, on that. Good day.
Those are free points.
Yeah, I probably had my headphones up too loud.
Gotta work harder on the glass.
The expert. I ain't messing with that shot stick.
Now, when this guy gets into a rhythm,
Not right now, I'm not.
something to behold.
Greg, you and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be
That's
tape
off.
delayed. What's
Okay,
the
that's off.
value of fans getting to
If I get somebody open, I might try it. Let's see. I'm see if I can get McCollum open. I might try it.
opposed to tape delayed as
If
it
he gets
was
open, I'll
back
try
in
it.
the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think?
Wrong button. Wrong button.
You know, I think that the
Run it back.
fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because now
Nope, ain't trying it. Nope.
that can happen that you don't know about.
Nope.
You see
Won't
it
use
live.
it. Not right now, anyway.
So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation that
Yeah, but I'm using the X button. I ain't using the stick. I'm not gonna use the stick.
I'm still a fan to this day.
Nope.
In a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested
Who on
interest in
Melo?
the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right.
I don't know if there's a player in the league
Come on
that
out, Melo.
has
Come on out, Melo.
better handles than Kyrie Irving. As a matter of fact, his handles are as good as any I've seen in the history of the game. Smooth, crafty, cunning. Man, it is so much a joy to watch this guy
Terrible shot.
do his thing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
There you go, Melo.
Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The
There you go.
lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking.
Greens.
As is the trust.
There you go.
They can ill afford those types of
Shooting ain't hard, man. Don't believe what people say, man. Shooting is not hard, man. Now that shot stick, that's just a different story.
And
Oh, look at steal.
Near the three-point
That was a
line,
terrible
it's
shot.
Melo.
See, that was a terrible shot. Shouldn't shot that.
It's wide right. It's off the rim.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really a
Dang.
Damian Lillard
Dame
with
OP.
the jam.
Don't let his height fool you. Lillard can rise up with the best of them. And as expected, Kevin Durant sitting out all of last season, recovering from the Achilles injury. Glad to see him
We here.
back on the floor.
I agree with you, and it was absolutely a no-brainer for Kevin to sit out the season. That type of injury.
2, 1. Game over, boy. Come on now.
To give it all the time you need, and the Nets knew that. They knew when the deal was done that he was going to most likely miss the season, and yet they did the right thing. And when you have a guy like KD, you want to make sure you're not rushing him back. You want him fully ready when it's time for him to go.
Oh, he quit. Let's go. Rage quit. Let's get it. Right now, the only team I've used so far is the Blazers. I haven't tried any other team yet. But I might give another team some tries tomorrow, though. On a different account. Oh, man.